What up, though? What's cracking, Scorpio? I hope that all of my beautiful and my handsome Scorpios out there are doing well. All right, y'all. So this is going to be for June the 12th. So if anything resonates, don't forget to like it. And if you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description. All right, so the first card that we have here is Stay Strong and Be a God and Light. Okay, so we have the number 14, but there's 1 and 4, that's a 5. So I feel like there's a lot of changes that's going on in your life, okay? And a lot of times when the changes happen, Scorpio, we can't necessarily see them, but you can start to feel. You know what I'm saying? You may start to notice for some of you that are very in tune, and you know what I'm saying, you very aware of your surroundings. You may start to notice that there are some changes that's going on, okay? Now, oftentimes we know that hey, some of these changes come with little curveballs, or these changes can be very difficult. So you're being called to stay strong, don't get off focus, you know what I'm saying? Don't get yourself off track and be a guiding light, okay? Ground yourself. For some of you, if you feel like these challenges, these obstacles, whatever it is that you're going through right now, you could be going through an awakening. Like spirit can be just working with you and showing you different things, but you're being called to ground yourself. That means go outside, spend some time in nature, you know what I'm saying? Go for a walk. Just do something to where you're not kind of sitting and thinking about whatever it is that can be bothering you or the things that's going on around you. Okay. So I know y'all just tired of hearing messages about stay strong. Y'all don't know how many times I done pull cards for myself and they be telling me to tough the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So you're being called to stay strong because a lot of you, you're gonna be a God in light. All right. I feel like spirit is using you as an example for to show other people how they're going to navigate on through their journey. Come on through spirit. Spirit trying to talk to me now. Okay. The reason why spirit is like Scorpio, you can't fail, you can't give up. You know what I'm saying? This is not the time to quit because you're a God in life. For some of you, you have people watching you now. You can be on a platform or something to where you share your voice, you share your thoughts with other people, or just to have people around you. There can be certain people around you that are sitting back watching you go through these challenges. They're watching you go through these obstacles, right? And they need you to be this God in life. They saying, Scorpio, you can't crash the fuck out because you got too many people watching you right now, okay? And they need you to be this light so that you can help them through their troubled times, okay? Because the same shit that you're going through, I guarantee you, somebody else gonna be going through the same shit, but they're gonna be looking to you as a guide, like, okay. Now, when Scorpio went through this shit, you know what I'm saying? They said they did this, and that. So if I gotta, if I want to make it through this situation, I'm gonna have to do this, that, and the third to be able to survive as well. We have what's this 12? Okay, you are unlimited. So I feel like the universe is trying to collaborate with you right now. Okay, I feel like they're wanting you to know, like at some point in time, you could have been limited. There could have been restrictions around you. There could have been things that were stopping you, from chasing your dreams or becoming the best version of yourself or being able to move really how the fuck you wanted to. All right, but they're saying that you can create what is unlimited. If you feel like there are some limitations around you and maybe you just can't work how you want to work or you can't do the things that you need to do, you can't focus on your projects and your goals, then you need to find a way to create an area and a space to where you can have unlimited success here, okay? Then we have the number 40. So you can be 40 years old, all right? But they want you to be, feel, and receive abundance. But also know that you deserve this abundance. You have to be this abundance. See, a lot of times you hear about, what's going to have money and become millionaires and all this shit. And I know some people just, it go on one fucking ear and out the other, right? But if you believe in these messages and you know that's what you want for yourself, so you got to feel that shit. If you know that you want this everlasting money, you want to become a millionaire, baby, you got to walk around, you got to talk like a millionaire, walk like a millionaire. I'm talking about before you get that money. You see what I'm saying? Your mindset already has to be set up that way. So then when you get it, then you don't have to like train yourself on what to do because you already been walking around here in this $1 million abundance here, okay? All that you desire, Scorpio, is achievable, but you have to know that, okay? The universe know that. They need you to know, okay? So they need you to be this abundance. Feel this abundance before you receive this abundance. Okay, I already be in this energy. I already know what it feels like to walk that walk. You may not have the energy of abundance right now. You may not have the finances that you want right now, but as long as you in that energy of knowing it's coming, so when it comes, baby, you will already know. You already there. See, you ain't got no preparing. You ain't got no trying to do. Okay, what they say, you got to stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. And in this time, you always got to stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. Be this energy that you're always destined to be, okay? All right, y'all. This is your inspirational message for today, June the 12th. I hope something resonated. Once again, I love you, Scorpio. And until next time, stay blessed.